Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome to September Patreon Hangout number 2. Hanging out with some great peeps. How's everybody doing?
You just call me number 2.
Quote unquote.
It's okay.
Great.
I am so glad that project's done. Holy shit! Oh my god!
I'm sure the editing was atrocious.
It was insane. It was absolutely insane. I think
I'm kind of a crybaby bitch right now because Jeff didn't use my clip. It's like, oh, Senpai didn't notice me.
Dude, I downloaded your clip. How did that not get put in? Dude, okay, so now I'm getting irritated though, because like I remember specifically your clip. I downloaded it, I stuck it in the folder, I added everything into fucking Premiere, and then I went through, and how I did it was in the Premiere in Premiere, I had all the lists of the videos. And then when I would put one in, I would move it into a folder so that it wouldn't show up on the list anymore, right? And that's how I very slowly but surely went through tons of them. And the only thing I can think of is a bunch of these didn't pop up when I added them from the folder because, like, I'm looking at your video right now. I see your submission mouth, and it's... for some reason, it didn't show up when I was fucking putting everything together. God damn it.
It's all good. I got called a fag and that I was hanging on your nuts too hard by my lady today, so I laugh out of it anyway.
In chat. Hey, buddy.
You got a lot of videos to put in there, though. That's crazy.
A lot.
That was, you said it was like almost 150 submissions.
Yeah. Yeah, probably. Now that I'm looking at how many I've missed from people like messaging me and saying like, shit, where was mine? And like I didn't even see it. So I'm imagining there's probably like at least 150. Habib says, Nuke Kekistan, you don't get to say that, man. It's partly your fault. It is partly your fault.
Red, what are you doing in chat?
Oh, that's a funny
shit. Her voice. She said her voice is fucked.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. Red's sick right now. Oh,
come on, baby.
Hope you feel better, Red.
Sleepy, super sleepy. Yeah, no, it's pretty great. I've been like one of the things that I really like about weird memes like this too is I can never tell if people saying forced meme is them being is they're memeing and being ironic, or if they actually like mean it, because I know quite a few people who say like it's a forced meme are just actually joking. But I know some of them are serious, so I can never quite tell, you know. But the ones that are making me really, really, really happy are people who are like, "I'm unsubbing from your channel because of Kakistan."
Oh, I saw that. I saw that.
Oh,
good.
Dude.
Okay. Yes.
From all of these people, there's someone that did that. Like, how do you even know what channels they have?
Yeah.
You know.
I hold a gun to everybody's head.
Jealous.
I hold a gun to everybody's head that when they sub to my channel, they have to watch every video of mine. I do. It's always happening.
I've done it.
Yeah, it's hilarious, man. I love it. It's so good. It is, I mean, like, don't get me wrong. The truth of the matter is, Kakistan is absolutely is a forced meme. It is. Yeah. But it's so fun. That like that's part of the fun of doing it is because it's a forced meme.
Well, the thing is even if it's a forced meme, if you're having fun, does it matter?
Yeah, exactly. Fuck it. Whatever.
Like, who gives a shit if it's forced or not? You're having a good time. Everybody's having fun. It's like, oh wait, I did this before. It was cool. It's like, fuck off, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I found it. It's like dead. Get over it. And sub to everyone in this pathetic, cringy video. How in the fuck? Of the channel. I was like, this shit is so fucking cringe-worthy and forced. Stop it, please. I have to unsubscribe until you're done with this.
I think when people complain that it's a forced meme, what they're really saying is, this meme isn't funny to me, or I never found it funny, and it pisses me off that people are still running with it.
That's why it's funnier.
I know that is why it's funnier.
You think about like the dumb shit that people have laughed at and memed on the internet. Mm-hmm. This is where we're gonna draw the line. Really?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
That's why I tried to make it a point at the very end of the video. Like the main part of it is you really shouldn't fucking take it seriously at all, because it's not fucking serious at all. The idea behind it is great, but like it's a stupid, silly, ridiculous meme. Like we have we have people like even roaming millennial, like when she made her Kakistan video, which is still one of my favorites, talking like she's a fucking tour guide, like, come and experience our wonderful culture. Like, that's fucking great, dude. That's so funny.
Barbara, for you to see that bit was amazing.
Yeah. Oh my god, dude. It's so fun. People take themselves way too seriously. I love it. It's so
For
great.
only 69 cents a day, you can feed an ethnic Pakistani.
Why so
I just love when people announce that they're going to unsubscribe.
Oh, it's such a fucking
absolute
attention grab.
soul.
Right.
The saltiest thing ever is announcing that you're going to unsubscribe.
Look, people, I'm about to leave. Pay attention to me, because I'm about to leave this place that you enjoy.
I am unsubscribing.
It's like declaring a secret. It's like declaring a secret attack.
I'm leaving this place that I totally don't have to stay at ever.
Well, I mean, I have personally like wrote why I've unsubscribed someone. You know, I unsubscribed from someone because their content was getting really, really repetitive, and I said, "Hey, your content's getting really, really repetitive. I'm unsubscribing because of that."
Mm-hmm.
So it that actually makes sense.
That's, I mean, like, that's a valid criticism, though.
Yeah. For example, like I don't know if you guys are aware, I like craft channels a bunch. I like to watch people doing things, painting or sculpting things. I don't know why. And there was this channel that I really liked that suddenly started doing slime videos, and I want to die because
slime
she was
videos?
so good.
Oh,
yes,
wow, you love slime videos.
like making slime, stupid slime.
Like
Yes, and it's worse. I don't know why it's suddenly a girly thing to make slime.
Well, they have glitter slime.
Yeah, it's suddenly girly, you know? It's not like the green one that Nickelodeon used. No, it's like super girly. They put like marshmallows inside, shit like that. It's disgusting. And
that's where it's fuck, yo.
I think my favorite part of that whole video was when you pointed out that it's kind of impossible to be any kind of ethnic supremacist because Pakistanis are greenskins.
Mm-hmm.
That's my favorite part, and I'm still running with that. My headcanon: Pakistanis reproduce very similar to space orcs.
Well, I mean the green.
Yeah, I totally went to Total War Warhammer.
Hell yeah, dude! Oh my god, it's so fun. I swear to God, for as long as these comments are coming in, I'm gonna read every single one. Like, I don't get a chance to really read every single comment in my videos these days, but honestly, this one it gives me life. Every person who is just fucking like whining about it makes me so happy.
Remember when Jeffrey actually answered every fucking comment he got?
I know.
Remember that?
Oh man!
That's old school Jeff Holiday right there. When he actually answered and he thanked you for comment. Like, he was like, "Thank you for the comment," and he started like writing a giant paragraph.
Thanks for calling me a piece of shit. I really appreciate it.
I remember the first time Jeff ever answered me back in the comments was I was talking about the dome. I was like, "Man, how'd you do that?" And we talked about the price ranges of building it.
Oh, yeah. That's right. Okay, cool. I remember that now.
He was so adorable. I mean, I guess he's still adorable. I mean, he obviously cannot humanly answer to everything, but he was really adorable. He was like super nice. Super fucking nice.
Yeah. Well, I try to be.
This is Jeff in chat has a good point. Subscribe to Prince of Dew for original content.
Oh, fuck off.
Sub to Prince of Dew.
No, do not subscribe to Prince.
Don't sub to Prince.
That's the best thing
Don't
ever
sub to
instigated.
Prince of Dew.
Don't stub to Prince of Dew.
Don't.
Do not
you
stop.
can't see the
Don't
quoting
do
fingers, but don't do it.
I'm so glad I got this out of the way and I could actually make different videos now. Holy Jesus.
Good on you, bud.
I sent it to a
It's a
friend of
fun
mine
video.
who didn't understand the meme.
They still don't understand the meme.
Yeah.
I'm pretty excited about it though. Like I have a bunch of crazy new shit I'm going to be doing. Starting here pretty soon. In fact, I actually need to make sure. Okay, cool. So you know the artist who does all of like Failure Accomplished and Grapple Vision,
Yep.
on
Yeah.
like
Yeah, Utha?
Otha, yeah. I'm getting I'm what is it called when you get an
caricature?
artist when you get an
Commission.
artist commission.
Commission.
Utha doesn't really do commissions, but I talked to them, him, her.
Don't just go with it. It's Utha.
Okay.
Gender doesn't matter.
We'll call
That's the
I
thing.
commissioned Utha for some channel art, and I'm gonna be changing my my gaming channel into more like just a variety thing of like, hey, shit, I want to talk about things that aren't like big projects like the main channel or shit posting. So I'm really stoked about that. It's gonna be fun.
By the way, Jeff, thanks for Technoax. I use them now for my intros.
He's so good. TechnoX is amazing, and the guy is prolific too. Like he makes like 2, sometimes 3 videos a week, and it's all just original fucking music. And he's like, oh, just do it, use it. I don't give a fuck.
Everybody's got to have a hobby.
Mm-hmm. And his just happens to be being a brilliant fucking musician, so that's cool.
Yeah, I can't put masturbation on YouTube though.
Well, true. You might have to have a different website than that. Maybe like some Pornhub or something.
But you are an artist.
Right now. Oh, you've seen my work.
Gross.
Jeff, was it you who introduced me to the Slingshot channel? The guy who's like, let me show you its features.
Oh, dude,
You're
that guy's so
brave.
good.
That guy's awesome.
The nicest guy on YouTube.
I don't know, man. He's got competition. Boogie's the nicest. York's probably the second.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd have to say you're probably right. Boogie's probably a sweeter guy than York, but only by a little bit.
Can you explain the joke with you liking anime girls? What was that? I wasn't there when that happened.
Anime
Why were
girl.
we supposed to retweet that
last-
picture of you with a bunch of traps?
Oh,
Why?
Because I don't like anime.
I
mean,
that was it.
Oh God! Let's not have this talk about how
Anime was a mistake.
Hey Jeff,
Yeah.
how am I a fan of you? I'm a Korean weeb. I'm a Korean black weeb.
No, I know. I mean, he's like a vegan on that. He's like, by the way, guys, you know that I don't like anime. He's like a fucking vegan.
I mean,
What?
it's not like all anime is bad, or like I don't see why people do like anime, but I mean, I just got burnt out on it a long time ago. That's all it is.
90% of anime is bad, though.
You're a fucking adult. That's what it is.
Yeah. No.
Dude's right. Like 90% of anime is fucking terrible.
I'm gonna quote Miyazaki. He said the problem with modern anime is a lot of it's made by anime fans, so they have no concept of how people actually work.
That might be a good way to put it.
The guy that did shit. I think it's Cowboy Bebop. Is doing the Blade Runner anime that they're gonna do.
Yeah.
I heard about
Which I'm actually kind of excited about that.
Yep, I heard that.
Ooh, I'm playing with my camera settings.
Oh, Jeff, you're messing with your camera settings. Who else? Look, I mean, it's not like you have that special filter right now.
No, it's very dramatic.
Who here watching
that?
Holy shit! Jeff went Memento.
No, he went freaking.
Jeff is in a Dare commercial.
Yeah.
No, he's freaking what's his face? Razor Fist. He did Razor Fist. He went Razor Fist.
Oh yeah. That fucking picture. Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
I did send you something in the comments there, but you didn't see it. You might have done it. There was this one artist I found. Maybe you have seen these pictures that are like schoolgirls, anime style schoolgirls, but are like, I don't know, like their heads are like cracked open and things come from inside. Have you ever seen them?
I've seen those. Yeah. Those are
Well,
cool.
that dude is called hold on, I don't know what, Gago. Wait, I'll tell you in a second. But I actually sent you a link to that because I thought this is the kind of anime girls he likes. And yeah, it's really cool. Wait.
What's up, fat guy?
What's up, man?
That's the guy.
Oh, you weren't talking to me.
Bro, what's up, bro?
Yep. I'm in my regression and in my shaming that I was just been shown.
Oh man, yeah, yeah.
You know, I'm a little upset. Nick didn't put a I am Kyrgyzstan video.
I didn't ask him. He probably would have wanted to. There was a lot of people who actually did not get a chance to submit just because they were busy. Andy Worski was going to put one in, and Bunty was going to put one in. Patty Politics is going to put one in.
Why not do an extent? How about you do it again, but do an extended cut?
No, I'm probably never going to make a video about Kyrgyzstan on my main channel again. Probably not. I mean, like the whole point of it was because, like, honestly, the thing is, like I said, Kyrgyzstan is awesome because people run with it and they do whatever they want with it. But for the most part, I just was like leaving it alone, except for a couple of little things here and there, like because it's fun or whatever. But it really, the SPLC thing bothered me a lot because it's labeling really sweet, kind people as racist, and it's just not true and it's not fair. And then the Bungie thing, I knew it was going to get even more exposure, and I mean huge amounts of fucking exposure. And it was just going to get fucking worse. So I was like, well, I have to at least try and do something. So that's why I just buckled down and focused and did this as quick as I could. And like, if this doesn't work, nothing will work. So like this is like basically last ditch attempt to try and change the spin on it. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. If it does, hey, great. But either way, like, this is pretty much all I can do. And that's it. So
I kind of wanted to see like a nurse in scrubs talking about, I can't this thing. And just like go on.
Oh yeah.
People, lawyer sitting at a desk, or just it's like super respectable people. Like, holy crap! Like these are all.
Yeah.
Like almost like stock image.
Yeah.
How about someone who was at the SPLC waving the Kyrgyzstani flag?
I know. That was so good. I wish it's another one of those cases where, like, I had it loaded up on the same computer as my editing software, and it was right there. And if I had just fucking watched it before I finished my editing, I would have probably taken a couple of selections out of that and put it in the video. But I'm an idiot. Been awesome. But I'm an idiot.
Hey Jeff, look at the link on the chat. That's what I was telling you. I'm not sure if I can share the screen with this because there isn't like gore, but at the same time it is kind of gory. So
yes, I have seen these before. These are incredible.
Yeah, well, that's the dude. That's why I was sending it.
Yeah, let me share this real quick.
We can share it? Oh no.
Sure. You can share like a couple of them. I mean,
wait, wasn't this the same artist that somebody like ripped off and tried to say, "Hey, this is my own art"?
But that happens all the time, though.
Yeah, that's the internet. That's the internet, man.
Yeah, that's pretty badass.
Still bullshit.
That dude is crazy. He's amazing.
That's awesome as fuck. Holy shit. Yeah, I love that kind of stuff.
Any pictures of Sailor Moon Jews?
Sailor
Moon Jews. Oh shit. That's good.
So do you have Ben tonight? Is it confirmed?
No, Ben's not making it. I don't know who we're having yet. Nick was working on it. Spectacular Wanderer, Jeff, a truly great video today. Hashtag I'm Kyrgyzstan. Thank you very much, buddy. I appreciate you. Ben was supposed to be on last week for the Saints, and then he got sick. He had a kidney infection, and then he said he was going to do it this week. So I texted him last night, and he was like, "Oh shit, I forgot. I have friends coming into town tomorrow." So, wah wah wah. Oh wow.
That trombone.
Yep.
So I'm also guessing. So I'm also guessing you didn't see my video of a Kekistani goes to the Holy Land because I spent the first month of February in Israel.
I feel like you told me about it, and then I did go watch it, but I can't remember.
No.
Because I am brain dead half the time. That was.
That's why you had to stop drinking, Jeff. No more floor Jeff.
No, it's not that. I don't know. I've mentioned it a couple of times, but I legitimately do think I have a little bit of brain damage from an accident I got into when I was a kid. Because I have a lot of trouble remembering shit. Like I remember what I did yesterday because I spent 13 hours straight editing. But if you were to ask me what I did the day before, I have no idea. Unless something really specifically poignant happened, even sometimes when something really important does happen, I can't remember it.
All right, I gotta drop out. I gotta go back from my break. See you guys.
Later, buddy.
Bye.
Another good example is Drunken Peasants. I can't really remember anything that I've done on the Drunken Peasants. I've been on the show like 6 times now. And I just
Aren't you usually wasted though on the Drunken Peasants?
That's usually what?
Aren't you usually wasted on the Drunken Peasants though?
Half the time. I mean, I ham it up quite a bit, just because I get in the mood. But yeah, I mean, like even when I'm sober at the beginning of them, no matter what, still no clue, no idea. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird shit.
So I got this tweet from someone I'm not going to mention that said, "I am so sorry. You should come on Hangout and let me hear them." I wonder who it is.
God damn it, Jesus. Well, I told you I would because I feel awful that I fucking didn't include your your submission. So. You know, yeah.
It was a good submission too.
I've been thinking about chopping them off, though. To be honest with you.
What? No.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I'm just kind of tired of them a little bit.
Are you sure it's not because you're tired of people comparing you to corn?
No, I don't give a shit about that. I think that's funny as fuck.
you should just cut them short. Have like the small dreads.
No,
don't.
No, cut them real short. Get like the really spiky dreads from like the mid '90s.
What I think I mean, if I do anything with them, what I might do is I might just straighten it back out and like de-dreadify them or something. I don't know. I just need to. I don't know. I just kind of want to do something different.
People in chat saying "Go skinhead."
Go skinhead. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that'll help my image as not racist.
That'll help your brand entirely.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
No, that would make your forehead even more infinite than it already is. Don't do it.
Mohawk. I already have a mohawk, man. It's just a dread mohawk. I need to reshape.
Dreadlock. Well, that's already a thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Dreadhawk.
Dreadhawk. There we go.
Dreadhawk. Yeah.
I just realized looking at my PC that I need to get on the Minecraft server.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, well, I finally got it done after saying I was going to get it done like 7 months ago.
Get done with what?
My PC.
Putting his
I finally built my PC.
Oh, okay. Nice. It's complete now. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah.
So now I can actually get on the fucking server. So
sweet. Badass, man. That's cool.
Yeah, I got with Carl too. Actually, Standard Protocol helped me out with picking parts, and then Carl Tuna helped me put it together.
Yeah, man.
I tell you what, the new game that I am absolutely obsessed with is called Onward. I don't know if anybody's heard of it.
No,
I've heard of it.
Okay, so everybody's heard of Counter-Strike, right? You know, classic, hugely popular video game. What if you could take that game and turn it into virtual reality? Like, that's the idea behind it. Okay. And it's fascinating because, like, for instance, it was a free-to-play weekend, and I played for, like, 3 hours and immediately bought it. Had to buy it. So, like, in Counter-Strike, you're coming up to a corner, and, like, you want to check and see if enemies are out there, but you have to, like, walk out to look. You can't, like, peek or anything. Well, in this, You like walk up to the wall, and you know, since it's room tracking, like you're standing there up against the wall with your gun ready, and you can actually just peek your head out and pop your gun around the corner, and all they see is just your torso and your head, like
Holy
peeking
cow.
out and taking shots. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the dream there with the VR.
And when you crouch, like how you crouch is you do this, and you can fucking go prone and everything. Like it is insane, absolutely insane.
Now what's this called?
Dying Jeff is what it's called. It's called Onward. It's pretty amazing, pretty fucking amazing.
You like playing it because of the things you do, actually.
What's that?
Not even the game, just see you doing the things.
Yeah, no, yeah, just like the way you get to move and shit like that, it's absolutely ridiculous. There was so one of the ways to play it too. There's a loadout where you have a ballistic shield, and I was playing the match. This is what sold it for me, and this is the best way I can explain why this game is so incredible. So I'm playing in a match, and everybody's dead on my team except for me. There's 2 guys on the enemy team. I know where they are. They're around this corner. So I hug up against the corner, and there's a door frame right here. And I have the ballistic shield, and I have my pistol sticking up over the top of it. So one of the guys comes around the corner, sees me, and you can hear everybody's voice chat if you're close enough. And I hear him go, "Ah!" as I unload my pistol into his face. All right? And he dies. And he tried to shoot me, but the shield, like the bullets just passed off.
As one does.
And so the guy around the corner is like, "Fuck you, dude, I know you're there." And I'm like, "Yep, I'm still here." He's like, "Go away, dude." I'm like, no, I've got a special delivery for you. As I put away my shield, put away my gun, pulled out a grenade, popped it, cooked it for half the time, and then I ran around the corner and went, "Hello!" and dropped the grenade. And killed the both of us. Like, this is the kind of shit you can do in that game. It's awesome as fuck.
You didn't yell Allahu Akbar?
No, I should have.
I'm eyeballing it right now for $20 on Steam.
Yeah. Which one?
Onward.
Yeah, we have to have a VR helmet for it, though. That's the only bad part.
Oh.
Is VR worth it?
I honestly think so. If you can, well, if the package deal for the Oculus for $400 is still going on, I would say it's worth that. I don't know if it was still like $800 to get a good helmet, like you had to do with the Vive and how the Oculus used to be priced, I would say no. But $400, yeah, fuck, dude, yeah, oh yeah, oh my god.
Out of curiosity, for a friend, how is it with porn?
With porn, dude.
Asking for a friend.
But okay, like here, like let's get serious. Let's get serious for a second. You haven't jacked off until you've jacked off to VR porn.
Shut up, Jeff. Oh my god.
Like,
shut up, bro.
Like fucking straight legit. Now you know what's even better? Let's put the VR helmet on whoever you're fucking around with, your lover, and make them watch it. And if you know what the scene looks like, acting out what's happening to them while they're seeing it happen, dude. Whew, that's crazy.
Can you like use it? I have a question now. Can you use it to pretend you're fucking someone else? Like, are there movies made like that?
Yeah. It's all filmed like from the first person perspective, you know, and it's 3-dimensional too. So
they also have the sex rig. They can get.
There are a few
like
sex rigs.
Virtually cocked, you know?
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah. Fuck it, whatever.
I'm not judging.
It's hot as fuck, man.
Waifu Simulator 2017.
Yeah.
I think it was Ready Player One that I read that kind of like put me off VR porn, where it's like it's just glorified virtual masturbation.
Which ones?
It was in Ready Player One, where there was a line about like they have rigs where it feels like you're simulating actual sex with a woman, and then like the character goes, I kind of put it away to the sidelines just because all it was glorified masturbation.
Sure, but it makes a difference. Oh my god. Ooh.
But shouldn't masturbation be glorified though?
Fair enough.
So. Yeah, I think so.
So you masturbate with a cigar and a
might as
bottle
well
of
have
gin.
some fun with it, right? Like,
Man, I am so terrified of prostate cancer. I jerk off like 3 times a day.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I don't want prostate cancer.
Clean my pipes, my buddies too.
It's just like, oh, it's 2 o'clock. I'll be right back.
Hey, I'm just cleaning my pipes out, just making sure everything's running right.
It's healthy. It's healthy.
Yeah.
It's good shit.
It's like, when you just can't, like, it doesn't, you don't get on that place. Doesn't it happen to you? How do you do it every day? Doesn't it, like,
very carefully?
Well, maybe it's because I'm a woman. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of it for me is just kind of like it's a biological impulse, because I'll just be sitting there and I just kind of get this like feeling of like I just feeling a little cranky, feel a little, I don't know, tight in a very strange way.
Oh my God.
And I just go rub one out and I feel great.
Nah, man, it really centers you.
Yeah,
it does. I fucking wish I was. Sometimes I was a man, so I could like just jerk off all the time, jizz everywhere. Like, don't give a shit. When you're a woman, you're like, oh, I need to get to that special place. Otherwise, you take like 5 hours to fucking come. It's shit.
I don't know. Yeah,
You're doing it wrong.
So women hit their sexual peak in their 30s, and that's like when the fucking impulse is like jacked up to 100. So it might turn out that way. It might become it. I don't know.
I wish I could just, like, I hate the whole thinking part, I just love the fact that men are just like, okay, I'm gonna fuck. Okay, I'm done. That's it. Meanwhile, you're like thinking and being like, oh, I'm a little uncomfortable now. Oh, okay, my arm is like kind of.
Oh, and like the startup process for men having sex is very short too. Like,
oh yeah,
you'd be sitting in the room and your lady looks at you like, so you wanna? And you're like, yeah, let's go.
But the one thing I've taken away from all this is that with VR porn, Goat Simulator takes on a whole new meaning.
Yeah, yeah.
I can't take credit for that.
DLC.
I can't take credit for that. That was all chat.
Goat Stimulator.
How is that? Because it's the same meaning to me.
Oh man, it's too fucking hilarious.
I remember seeing this one VR porn video, but it was on 3D, And the problem was that it was like an orgy or something. You could see other people being like sucked.
Just dicks for days.
No, but what really confused me and made me laugh my ass off, I wasn't in the mood to jacking off. I was just watching it because I have never seen it before. It was that this guy and he's getting sucked off, right? By an anime girl or whatever. But you only see like he's standing there and the girl's like kneel in front of him. But if you look up, it ends right there. Like he has no other, his body doesn't continue. It's just up
yeah.
And then it's nothing.
That's
funny. Deal with that.
Oh my god.
Just sucking a disembodied cock? Is that what was going on here?
Yeah, it was legs, cock, nothing else.
It's a ghost penis. Ooh,
sometimes it's not about being in the mood. It's just about, hey, when in Rome.
I once watched a VR porn that was a lesbian scene. It was very confusing. It was very strange. I just wanted to check it out, and it was.
Why was it confusing?
Well, I mean, just because like I've been watching so much VR porn. I watch a lot of VR porn. I'm not gonna lie. And like I can make that connection between like that's my dick, even though that doesn't look like my dick, but I got my dick, so I'm good. Like I get that. I can make that connection.
Dick and balls.
But then like I'm relaxing and shit, and I'm like, yeah, let's check this out. And I turn it on, and I like just skip past the whole stupid like babbling and talking scene of it, and just like
the dialogue. Who needs that?
Yeah. And then I look down, and I'm like, where's my dick? It's there, but it kind of fucked with me for a couple of minutes. And then I jerked off. It was fine, but never mind.
Yeah, I watch a lot of VR porn Jeff Holiday 2017.
Yeah, man. I do. I absolutely do. Fuck it, why not?
I was freaked out by watching lesbian porn with VR porn. Not that that's a bad thing.
Degeneracy.
Fucking
Degeneracy of the
Think of the children.
Does that make
I
you
was thinking of the children.
dysphoria?
Oh, wait, no, that's different porn.
I don't think that really makes me. I maybe it like gave me a momentary feeling of dysphoria or something, but I mean, I didn't enjoy not having a penis. That's for sure. I like
the tits, though. The tits would be awesome.
The only thing I got away from that was I enjoyed not having a penis.
You can hear whatever you want, baby.
Fair enough.
Can I now make the claim
You're a
that
very
I know
attractive man.
Can I now make the claim that it's okay to be a, I know what it's like to be a trans person?
Yeah, no. I don't think that would go over too well.
I mean, I could talk to a few people, but they'll probably have none of it.
I wish. Sometimes I wish I had I wish I had a penis, but not for the reasons. Because whenever you tell someone, "Oh, what would you do if you were like the opposite sex?" and every dude is like, "Oh, I would fuck so many. I would be the biggest whore." And when you tell women, they are like, "I could be standing up." Like that's the only thing we care about.
No, Prince. I would expect you to just stick it in whatever you can find.
No, absolutely not. I just want to be
vacuum cleaners, light sockets, anything. Doesn't
matter. I can tell you have never been to a women's restroom, a public one. It is disgusting. Women are shit. They are.
No. I have a friend. He was a janitor at a shitty small town Walmart, and he said the women's restroom was the worst thing he's ever experienced his entire life.
I swear.
They would throw like bloody period pads up on the ceilings and walls and smear shit on the stalls.
It's so fucking full of pee all the time that you need to squat like a fucking wolf when you're peeing. It's the worst.
I can confirm this. I worked at Starbucks for 3 years and had to clean the bathrooms there. And the women's room was always more disgusting than the men's room.
Prince has shoe covers for her shoes whenever she enters the bathroom.
The day that I walked in there and there was a blood-soaked pair of panties on the top of the trash can, I was like, this is fucked.
There's always blood on the side of the toilet, so you sit and your pants like touch it, and you have like this potentially HIV-ridden stain.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Worst. I fucking hate women's bathrooms. I hate it. I fucking hate it.
Wow. Things got heated real quick.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Ooh,
yeah. I'll tell you what though. There are a few pleasures in life as great as having an erect penis and being able to hang a towel from it.
Yeah. That's a fucking God, what was his name? God, Jeff something.
Jeff
Foxworthy. That was a Jeff Foxworthy joke.
Was it?
It was.
I just do it all the time. I don't know.
Yeah, there's this whole thing. It's like you come out and like a woman does all these sexy things and she'll just have a button-up shirt. A guy, all he'll do is like hang a washcloth off his dick and go, "Hey, honey, how are you doing tonight?" If you're a black man, obviously it's like a beach towel.
No, haven't you
but
seen
that is a universal male experience. Every man has done that, gay, straight, whatever. They've all done it.
Yeah.
Every one of them.
Have you seen that one thing from that he's like saying, "Okay, but women are like super pretty when they fuck. They are like going for a ride, and I don't know, and men are like, ugh, ugh." It's true, man.
You can do that again because that was wonderful.
I don't know, man. I've been pretty aggressively fucked by a woman it did not. It was not something like graceful or like fancy. It was just. It was ugly and awesome. Whatever.
Yeah.
Were you pegged or just?
No. Just like fucking claws in my chest, like. Oh my god.
Yep.
No, I remember like my worst experience feeling like I was being like super horribly fucked was actually not being fucked at all. It was when I tried horse riding for the first time. So you never, you're not getting fucked. But you feel like you're being fucked. The worst
Prince, I never knew you were into bestiality.
Horrible, horrifying. I just didn't like it at all.
Oh man, that's some funny ass shit. I love it. I'm also becoming like, I don't know. I don't even know what a word. Maybe I'm just trying to discover. I'm looking into sex toys because I'm fascinated by them because of the like innovations in technology and shit. And so I find myself like reading sex toy reviews and like the latest releases and shit. I don't buy any of them, but I find it really, really fascinating.
I hate that I actually like read the sex toy reviews.
Fuck.
Read the what ones?
I enjoy reading some of the sex toy reviews.
Oh yeah, oh dude, yeah, some of them are great. What's up, guys? Welcome back.
And yeah, I absolutely buy some of them. I'm gonna say what I buy.
Sometimes I really miss something awful just for their horrors of porn review.
Which one's
that was one of my favorite. You remember somethingawful.com?
Oh yeah.
Oh. They reviewed the games, the porn games.
Yeah, they did reviews of like horrible porn movies and like
games. I remember the games.
Toys.
Yeah,
that was back when Something Awful was actually fun to go to.
Yeah.
Right before low tax turned into a wanker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I tried to explain Kekistan to Lotax once on Twitter, and fucking dude just did not get it. I don't know what the hell happened to him. He's not funny anymore. I think he got brain damage when he did that boxing match. You guys heard about that, right?
Did he fight like Butterbean?
No, he didn't fight Butter. Who did he fight? Rich Lotax boxing.
Like try to explain why Destiny's racist.
That's who it was. It was the filmmaker Yui Boll.
Oh yeah! Oh, that's the weirdest. That is the weirdest thing I think I've ever seen.
Well, I mean, the thing is, Yui Boll he's been boxing and doing other types of martial arts like his whole fucking life, and so he's a fit. He may be an older guy, but he's a monster. He knows how to tear somebody apart. So I don't know what the fuck possessed Lotax to be like, I'm gonna go and fight this guy in a ring. Because he just got fucking demolished. It was absolutely horrible. He didn't last very long at all.
Maybe.
Well, if you go back and watch it, like he's clearly treating it like a joke, and Yui Boll is like, "No, I'm here to whoop your ass."
Yep. Yeah, no, like the very first hit that Yui Boll lands, like fucking floors Lotax. I mean, to Lotax's credit, he lasted 60 seconds. Yep, about 60 seconds.
Has anyone ever beat him?
Oh no, 1 minute and 45 seconds. There we go. Beaten who?
Like Uwe Boll in the boxing match or whatever.
Oh, I don't know.
I mean, he's not a professional. Neither one of them are professional boxers.
Right. Yeah.
Just some one-off celebrity boxing thing.
I'm down to 2 Young Turks who haven't blocked me yet.
Oh yeah, which ones are left?
Michael Tracy and Jordan Sheridan.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh,
well,
good news for me. I was finally blocked by Steve Shives.
Oh,
you earned your work already.
You earned your one of us.
One of us.
Like when your balls drop, Steve Shives has blocked you.
I think it happened. I think it happened right after the PewDiePie incident from like last week.
Oh yeah,
it's kind of surprising because as I understand it, if you open a Twitter account, he blocks you. So
I think so. I don't know. It's like guilt by association too. If you are following like someone who is very prominent in being
if you follow someone who's on the naughty list, then
like for example, if you're following Sargon, if you're following Jeff, I think Jeff already counts as.
You know what? I follow Jeff. I follow a lot of people. He hasn't blocked me yet. So.
Oh, okay.
Follow Medicare. Follow Medicare. That'll be automatic.
Follow diversity in comics.
Yes, I follow Diversity.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I found his channel like a week ago.
It's awesome, man.
I've been watching it nonstop this entire week. Like, I've stopped watching everybody else's videos. All I do is watch his stuff. Him and Captain Cummings.
It's because he has like the whole comics industry. It's just like everyone's tweeting at him.
Yeah, and he
like, fuck you.
He put up a tweet saying, "Hey, does Heather? I can't remember her name. Heather something.
I think it's like Atmos or something.
Yeah,
like
Heather Atmos.
Or
it's like, hey, is anybody else that follows me blocked by her?" And I looked it up. I've never said a word to her. I'm blocked by her now.
Oh yeah, like 90% of his audience is blocked by her.
Yeah, I'm blocked, and I've never used my Twitter.
But yeah, fucking diversity in comics is amazing. I fucking love his shit.
It's hilarious, man. Well, not hilarious, but it's awesome.
He has a good passion for comics.
Oh yeah,
he does.
Oh.
Personally, I get blocked more for just pointing out logical and fallacies that the people have. Like, that's the reason why Sean King just blocked me.
I've been off Twitter for like a month and a half, so.
This is so weird. Crazy. Oh, okay. So a while back, sorry I got distracted there for a second, but somebody sent this to me and they're like, you have to check this out really quick. So I just looked it up real fast. So the YouTuber Tree of Logic, I always liked her a lot. She got really upset about something a few months ago.
The whole some black guy thing.
Yeah, and I kind of got pulled into the middle of it. I wasn't very comfortable with it. I tried to like talk to her, but she was very upset and it didn't go anywhere. And I ended up just having to like to put distance. But then she goes on this. She went on an alt-right live stream, and like while she's talking to people, you have the whole chat is like, yeah, fuck. They weren't saying black people, but yeah, fuck black people. But you know, she's one of the good ones because she's not that stupid. Not that stupid. This is the type of praise she was receiving from the people she's hanging out with. And like I tried to point out a couple of these things to her, and I'm like, this is really fucking weird. But she was just, you know, still full blown into it. Apparently today, they pushed it a little too far, and like they started bashing Jews at her, and she was like, hell no, and like started shitting all over them, which is pretty fun to watch. So I don't know what's up with her. I still have a crush on her though.
What I want to know is, where did the Keck, like, is it at a hockey shirt come from?
I made it, and I made 4. One for Jeff, one for Men's, one for Nick, and one for me.
Yeah, it's badass.
Yeah, it's got the flag on this shoulder, and it's got the 4 Pepes right here.
Fucking love that shit. Oh, it's too cute.
Yep, there's... And then that's what the back looks like.
Badass. What? Damn. I'm gonna have to learn how to play hockey now.
Where's 32 come from?
Mems gave me that number when I asked Jeff and Mems for a number. Mems was like, here's the 2 numbers. I'm like, okay.
32.
Well 32 combined is the Queen's number from the Tablera video.
Oh yeah, wait, what?
I'm just grabbing at straws, man.
Oh, okay, all right.
I was just being super random. It was a beautiful coincidence.
I still haven't reclaimed the screen for those YouTube Saint shirts. So that thing's still just sitting there, just taunting me.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna have to take that shirt. So I'm ordering a new hoodie. I'm gonna have to take that shirt. I'm gonna take the picture or the image, and I'm gonna put it into a back patch on it because the shirt's way too big for me. But I'll put,
you were telling me that.
But I mean, dude, I'll wear the hoodie
look
damn near every
too.
day. Yeah, damn right.
Speaking of which, I'm still waiting on that YouTube Saints NWO shirt.
I really want to do it, but there was like I put it up on Twitter, and there were all these people like spurring up, like, no, wrestling. And so me and Nick were like, well, let's talk about it tomorrow and see if we're gonna put it up or not. And then we just never got around to talking about it again. I should just ask him if he wants to do it.
Are we getting merch on this? Well, not counting me, because obviously it's gonna get lost in the mail. But are we getting merch on the Saints? Like,
if we ever fucking get around to doing it, yeah. I mean, like, we're totally down for doing it, but it's just kind of like one of those. Yeah, eventually we'll do it. I don't know.
Oh, come on, guys.
No, I know. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, if we sell merch, that'd be great. Like, money's always good, but it's also like a.
Have to organize?
Yeah, see the NWO style shirts. If I had the money, I really wanted to send you and Nick a couple of white ones, and then keep a red and black one for me, and send two to Pat and Sophane.
Oh God, dude!
Just to be a dick, because you were like, no rivalries. I'm like, yes, troll Jeff.
I get. Oh man!
You know, Jeff's audience when they have to troll him.
Yeah. I mean, maybe we'll even if we do the NWO shirts, we'll actually do red variants just so people can fucking like kayfabe their Saints Wolfpack or some shit. Like whatever, it'll be fine.
Who cares if people spurg out about wrestling? Everyone had one of those fucking shirts when I was a kid, man.
Oh, I know.
Everybody.
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely.
And they'll buy one too. God damn it.
Oh man. So he said, I want to talk about Star Trek. Why do you want to talk about Star Trek? Oh, yeah, there's that new fucking Star Trek that's coming out.
Yeah, Discovery, where they made the Klingons look like Donald Trump supporters or something.
Yeah.
Did they really?
Yeah, there was this whole thing about it.
I want to see.
What the fuck?
They said they were going to base the Klingons off of Trump supporters.
Didn't Mundane Matt make a video on that?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
Is nothing sacred?
Everybody's just fucking stupid is the problem.
Yeah, before the Klingons were too flag with it, because they've said they're denying reviews until after it airs. They're not sending out screeners.
You know, before the Klingons were too black.
Now they're going to be too Republican.
Yeah.
That's weird.
They don't even look like Klingons.
Show me.
I'm trying to.
What is this shit?
Well, okay. So I guess this is supposed to be. Here, hang on. I'll blow this up real quick. I guess this is supposed to be what the Klingons are gonna look like, but it's
Yeah,
but
that's what I'm saying. Like,
okay, so
those aren't Klingons.
Looks like some generic alien.
I want Michael Dorn. God damn it!
They look more like Cardassians than Klingons now.
And he looks like he has Kratos fucking face paint from God of War. It's yeah. The Klingons are going to help us really look at certain sides of ourselves and our country. Isolation is a big theme. Racial purity is a big theme. The Klingons are not the enemy, and they do have a different view on things. It raises big questions. Should we let people in? Do we want to change? There's also the question of just because you want to reach your hand up to someone, do they have to take it? Apparently, they're like modeling the Klingons' worldview based on Trump supporters or something. And they're gonna bring in North Korea as an allegory. It's like, what the fuck, dude? Why?
Because no escapism. It's just tactics. You can't escape from anything. You constantly have to have politics shoved in your face. You can't
still
have
got
any
deep
type of
space
relaxation.
Like, there's always been allegorical connections in Star Trek to modern life and history and things like that, but it's never ham-fisted. It's subtle. If you come out and say, by the way, the Klingons are all Trump supporters, what the?
That kind of takes away from the point you're trying to make.
Wait, they're the good guys now?
Wait. Star Trek's not a documentary?
Yeah, right. Jesus Christ. Oh man. I'll still watch
Warhammer
it too,
is a documentary. That's what the future is going to look like.
Yeah.
This last year has been an indicator.
I actually just went back and re-downloaded the entire Star Trek: The Next Generation series.
Yeah.
I mean,
watch all of that.
I'm going through Deep Space Nine myself.
Yeah,
I'll play some Fallout while I listen to you guys.
I will. I'll watch either Next Generation or Deep Space Nine at least once a year.
I mean, hey, I just got through with my trip, and I was at Charlottesville, and I'm saying, there's nothing beats real life.
You know, I was never actually a big Trek fan, but my grandpa, when I lived with my grandparents, that was like his show. That was his jam. He was always watching Next Generation. So even though I was never a huge fan of it, I actually absorbed quite a bit from it. I don't have as cognitive awareness of a lot of the subtlety and a lot of the social commentary because that was like when I was really young. And then when I got older, I was too cool for Star Trek.
Yeah.
Nobody's too cool for Star Trek. Sorry.
This is true.
Okay, I got to bail because I promised.
Maybe Voyager. Maybe Voyager.
Okay.
I promised some people that I do a Monty Python showing. So talk to y'all later.
Oh, sweet, cool. Later, buddy.
Later, buddy.
Well, Star Trek is like a very optimistic view of the future.
Well, it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Did you guys see that tricorder competition they had?
What?
Yeah, they had a tricorder competition not too long ago where people try to put as much technology into a handheld device as they can that's going to diagnose people.
Interesting. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it was real recent.
Oh, I think I remember that.
Yeah, this is probably a week and a half ago. Star Trek stuff.
One of my absolute favorite things about, and one of the reasons why I'm such a huge sci-fi nerd is when you start seeing the things like tricorders and automatic doors and all sorts of different shit, touch screens and whatnot from these types of things being then made into real life. Like that's absolutely amazing to me. Life will imitate art in that way. I really love that.
Well, the cell phone is a product of Star Trek.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I point that out to people all the time because it blows my mind. Growing up, born in '85, is I tell people all the time, like a mere 15 years ago, explain the concept of a smartphone to somebody, and they would tell you, "You're out of your mind. That's science fiction."
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And it's like, I have a computer in my pocket that responds to the touch of my finger, and I can talk to it, and it'll just randomly pull up, "Hey, Google," or "Hey, Siri," and you can just talk to this AI, and it'll just do whatever you want.
It's insane. Can you imagine what it's going to be like in 15 more years?
Oh, yeah.
No.
Actually,
they're already working on
the best porn. Porn you wouldn't believe.
Terrific.
This chick had 40 holes surgically added to her. This is the greatest gangbang of all time. Oh, God!
High energy.
I was actually talking about that with my friend in relation to this
fake
article.
porn.
You are
wrong.
fake porn.
It was this article talking about how sex robots could be hacked. I was saying, do you think 10 years ago you would have thought this headline was serious or satirical? Because it was a serious article.
I think it's entirely possible sex robots will eventually be hacked. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
That would be really fun.
People think it's going to be like Skynet that takes us down. No, it's going to be a network of sex robots.
Dude, it's so
That's
great.
how we're gonna
I'm cool with it. I'm
Such a vulnerable position when you're fucking. Imagine how, like, the fucking you just hack your fucking sex robot and make the robot kill you. It would be great.
Or make the robot violate you.
Sex robots.
It would be great.
I don't want to die fucking a sex robot. I'm sorry. I would rather die like every other red-blooded American male and have a heart attack from years of shitty eating while I'm trying to bang my wife.
Just gallons of sweat pouring in her face, and then you just die on top of her and crack her in the skull with your face.
It'll smell like day-old sausage. It'll be great.
2 days later, because you're like 300 pounds, like they find her dead underneath you.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay, this got a little dark. We should change.
No. Let's keep going.
Oh,
No, keep going. Keep going. I don't have to come.
I have a topic.
Yes, let's make it worse.
I have a topic here. So have you seen on Twitter that someone was like, okay, so I didn't know that people would jerk off on their jobs. Are you that surprised about that? Of course they're gonna do it.
Shit, I've jerked off at work a bunch of times. Not even gonna.
I mean, it's normal. I mean, I
Go in the
haven't
bathroom,
but
and they've done studies. Like a lot of people rub it out at work. A lot of people do it.
Yeah, but it works better for men than for women.
Sometimes, man. Sometimes you just gotta bust that nut.
Well, actually, I'm not so sure about that because, like, we have a mess to contend with, and we're wearing our work clothes. So you gotta find a way to contain that.
Careful. Oh no.
I mean,
Isn't
let's
it
just
like a
stand
fucking
over the toilet and you jerk off into the toilet, which I've done that too.
Some men are a fountain, some men are a spring.
Hey, sometimes you're like, if you had a long night at work, the night before work, and you've been at work for a couple hours and you're just dead fucking tired, you can't seem to wake up, go jerk off in the bathroom.
That actually makes you tired.
Or sometimes it's that morning wood that doesn't go away from like the minute you wake up to like 3 hours later, and you're like, fucking go away.
Jeff's gonna be really surprised when he comes back to this.
No, I actually wanted his opinion on it. I don't know if he has like an office job ever, and he has done that because I mean he worked as clubs and shit. But dude, have you ever had like an office job or something and jerked off on the bathroom?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yep. See,
weird.
Everybody fucking does it.
I don't.
You guys are making me feel so much better. I thought I was the only one.
No,
dude.
Like there's something wrong with me.
Now, I mean, you have to have like you got to have like a single bathroom that's a single shot, not like one of the public ones.
Yeah, you don't want to go back. You don't want to go back to high school.
You get a glory hole there.
Well, you don't want to be jerking off in a stall and then somebody comes sit down next to you to take a shit.
Yeah, well, right.
I know, depends.
Because A, they might catch you jerking off, and B, they're taking a shit.
That's half the thrill.
But they're gonna catch you jerking off. What are they going to do?
Right. So I was 18 years old, and I was working for McAfee.com, which doesn't actually exist anymore. McAfee still exists, but the .com branch doesn't. This is before the .com crash happened. And I was dating this woman, and she was awful. She always cheated on me, and we had like a horrible sex life. And it had been at least like 2 months since I had gotten laid. And just because of like the way our house worked and everything, like I just hadn't even gotten a chance to jerk off. And so because I hated being home, I would leave and get to work like an hour or two early and just sit there and like dick off on the internet. And I was sitting there one day, and it was just too much. I was so fucking horny. I could not fucking handle it. And so I just ran and spanked it in the bathroom. But I was so paranoid about being like observed. So I'm like checking every corner and everything for like, spy cams and shit in the bathroom. I was really paranoid.
Yeah, you never get more paranoid that there's illegal spy cams in the bathroom than when you're jerking off in one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Because you want to pose.
That reminds me of that Chris Rock bit too, by the way, where he's like, not that jerk where there's nice to be like, who's that? I don't like that jerk.
Yeah. That's not a good jerk.
This has nothing to do with jerking off, but about the paranoid thing. So I used to work for this very, 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 very big company that everyone knows, but I'm not going to say which one it is. And so they, all the blue type companies always give you a laptop that is from the company, and you work there and you take it home and blah blah blah. So I was part of this I don't know how it's called in English, but basically you go there just to get experience and you don't get paid, that kind of shit.
Yeah.
So I was there with a bunch of other people that were like the same age as me, 20, 21, 22. And there was this girl that was like super paranoid because her father had told her that this company was like watching you through the webcam. And she was like, oh my God, I am always naked at home and they're going to see me. And she was super worried. And I was like, do you really think that if a company is going to spy on the computers, they're going to spy on random citizen number 2587? Like, don't you think you should be a CIA agent or something? I don't. Do you imagine the amount of fucking, like mainframes that they would have with all of this useless fucking footage of people doing nothing? What the fuck?
Now, here's something that'll blow your mind. There was a school in the state that I live in that got in trouble because the webcams that they gave to the students could be remotely activated and observed. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Well,
This is
basically,
pretty
I mean,
The company my dad works
Yeah.
for.
Lots of
That's
people got arrested.
Fuck.
Dude, that's legit. That's fucking dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
How is
What's
that wrong?
What's up, Steve?
The company my dad works for had to install a hidden camera in the restroom, not in the stall area, but like just a view of it, because someone was smearing crap all over the walls
Oh
like
my
every
God.
3 days. And they
God.
found out it was this guy who was working for the company for like 30 years.
Oh my God.
Wow. Wow.
And he said he did it because he wanted just to like make people's days terrible. Like,
Wow. What a dick.
How do
What
you
the
get to
fuck?
that place? How do you get to that place in your life?
You work in the same place for 30 years and have a soulless existence. I think that's how that happens.
You're the head shitter.
Everywhere.
Yeah, no, I always like when I'm spanking it, I always just like, you know, no matter what, just because. Yep, just in case. I mean, it's not really like a paranoia thing, because I mean, I don't really care if I'm being observed, but jerking off in specific is different. Like if there was a spy cam in a bathroom, even if I knew there was a spy cam in the bathroom and I go in and take a piss, I'd just be like, oh, whatever, fucking, I don't care. If you want to watch me pee, it doesn't bother me.
This is for you, bro.
But jerking off is different because, like, I don't know what my face looks like when I'm jerking off. I mean, I know that sometimes, like, it's fine. Hey, what's up, Sosha?
Hi.
Oh, how you doing?
These are the hard-hitting topics right here.
I know, like, sometimes when I'm fucking, like, you know, you get the fuck face, but none of my fuck faces are that bad. But if I like really need to spank it hard, I'm not sure I'm not making like this horrible like face or something, you know? I can't trust that I don't. And to me, that's even more embarrassing than the idea of somebody like seeing my genitals.
Dude, you could totally sell that. And people would buy it. I wouldn't buy it, but people would buy it.
You would buy it.
New Jeff Holiday compilation video. Everybody send in a couple seconds of your recorded face right as you come while you're jerking off. Just the face, and then.
Well, that's something I used to do at parties. Is if there was like a lull in conversation, I'd be like, "Hey, show me your O face," and like intently counter them to see if they would do it, because nobody will. Everybody's really uncomfortable. Like, no.
Oh, show us, man. Because you're so funny.
What? Mine?
Show us, yeah.
Oh, my dude. Mary, come here. What's my O face look like? Come on, come on. Show them my O face. Yeah, my O face.
Does that mean I have to ask my fiance about that?
And Memory's like, I wasn't prepared to like perform today.
You've never seen my face when I come.
Let's get into that.
Because she's always facing away, so she doesn't have to look at you. Oh.
There you go. Yeah, one more time. There you go. See, that's
I'm gonna go hop in the shower.
Okay. Yeah. Go wash your stank off.
So I don't watch a lot of these. Is masturbation usually this prevalent a topic?
No, not really. I mean, we talk about all sorts of random shit, wherever the conversation goes.
Well, I guess I brought it up with the VR porn thing, so you can blame me.
Yeah.
Did anyone see that video of someone? I think it was a VR like hentai porn video, and it's a topless girl. She's like doing sit-ups, and someone's playing that song "Take It to the Limit," and when she sits up, they use the VR fist to just like speed bag her boobs back and forth. It's hilarious.
I've never seen that. Please send it to me if you find it. I want to see it. That sounds amazing. Wow. Take it to the limit.
Yeah, right when it goes, take it to the limit. You see the VR gloves just going like back and forth over and over and over, and her boobs are just like all over the place. It's hilarious.
Apparently, the word boobs is bad. CNN has told us.
Oh fuck off CNN.
Oh, someone needs to explain that to me because I'm never ever on top of stories like that, so I need that whole thing explained.
Okay.
Someone said on CNN, I stand for two things: free speech and boobs, and then the anchor got triggered.
Clay Travis, who by the way is a sports analyst, why they chose to get triggered at this guy is beyond me.
Yeah, I don't know.
The discussion was originally about what's her name, Hall, who called Trump a white supremacist, and they had him on because he was a sports caster and he had said, "I like free speech and boobs" several times on his radio show, in his articles, and for some reason they didn't see it coming.
I don't know what the fuck Memory is doing in the bathroom. What the fuck is going on?
Practicing her O face? I don't know.
We have one of those. We have one of those shower heads that you can like. It has a hose and you hang it up and whatnot, and it doesn't stay very well. And I just heard her stumbling around in there and the shit falling everywhere. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
You guys have a bathtub?
Oh yeah, good bathtub.
I never had a bathtub until I moved to this apartment, and the first like 2 weeks I was on the bathtub like constantly. Because it's such a weird experience to actually have a place you can sit on and bathe instead of standing up in the shower. It's so weird.
It's nice. It's really nice.
A bathtub is illegal in Las Vegas.
Why? Because of the
Wait, what?
It's not.
In Las Vegas, you need to get a doctor's prescription, basically, to put a bathtub in your house because of the water shortage.
No.
Oh.
Because
that's
it's
so
a
not
texture. You're right.
No way.
No.
Yeah, look it up.
Really?
It's not true. I live in Vegas. We have bathrooms in every bathroom. Our bathtubs in every bathroom.
Busted.
Actually, I know someone who actually built their house and they had to get a doctor's permission to put a bathtub into it.
That's not true.
I guess we're getting like a weird.
Dude, I have in my old apartment. I had a.
What did you say? Sorry.
Tub. It was ridiculous. It's huge.
Well, I'm going to look it up right now to see if whether or not.
Is there an echo?
There was a weird feedback going on, but it's better right now.
All right. Yeah, I turned the volume down, so.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
The people having to drive is California, and they still put bathtubs there. So.
Okay, I'm just going to let you guys know that I was wrong. And apparently, yes. Yeah. Well, I'm willing to admit it. I'm not above being like, because it was my friend, and you like kind of like instantly give them that credibility.
Oh sure. Well, it sounded actually kind of legit. Like you had to get like a specific type of permit to be able to put a bathtub in your house. Yeah. I mean, it is the fucking desert after all.
Yes.
And that is America.
Okay, but we're right next to a giant.
Yeah, it's fuck right.
Lake Mead is 40 miles away.
And honestly,
it's not. It's one of the largest lakes in the. Well, it is the largest lake in the Southwest.
Well, Lake Mead is draining it at an alarming rate too.
Right, but Lake Mead. The reason why. Okay, back in 1984, when they actually had the dam overflow, when they had Hoover Dam overflow, it caused millions of dollars worth of damage to the spillways. They don't want it to get to that point again. So every time they're keeping it low intentionally. They've been draining it off over the last 15, 20 years, and they're getting it to a point where it's more, where it's manageable. Yeah, it's not unintentional. They're keeping it low, but we get new rainwater, new bleed off in the Colorado River every year. So it's not like it's what do you call it? A dangerously low level. Yes, Lake Mead is intentionally kept to a certain level.
I'm just gonna put my phone down.
That feedback is nuts, dude.
Yeah,
it's fucking killing me, man.
My curiosity is why is
I think there's something like some sort of signal interference or something that's causing that weird feedback thing. Because like,
on my mic.
Yeah, on your end. Because like, depending on where like you put your phone, sometimes it's fine, and then sometimes it just goes. Wow. Like,
oh right, is it still doing that now?
Yeah.
Oh god damn it! Okay,
I don't know,
might
it's
have to
weird.
change headset.
Okay. Sorry.
Okay. It's all right. I mean, I'll be right back.
All right.
But I know
Who's making an O face?
Who is me?
Someone sounded like they were. I was like, it sounded like Prince.
Wait, was that your O face, Prince?
Mine? No, that's not that one.
What's your O
I
face?
don't do that.
Yes, you do.
Here's something funny. So my boyfriend, sometimes I tell him something like "shut the fuck up" or something, and he's like, and when that happens, I grab a Skittle and try to. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't.
I had this horrible tendency for a while when I was younger. When people would like do the jaw drop thing, like I would just casually like reach up and put my finger in their mouth.
All right. Is it better?
Oh yeah, no, it's great. Yeah, it's awesome.
Great.
Yeah, I don't know. People got very, very upset.
It's probably my mic because it's fucking rubbish.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I need to
It's
get
one of those like real phone headsets, and it was a cheap thing that I bought. So.
I need to get like another gaming headset or something. I mean, I have these things which are really good for audio production and shit. So I can, like, isolate and hear things, but they're uncomfortable as fuck.
Oh, Jeff,
yeah, I mean, like these are pretty fucking clunky. I don't like it.
These are HyperX. I highly recommend them.
HyperX?
Yeah, for gaming, really fucking good headset.
These are pretty good. The only problem with them is a little tight.
A little tight. Yeah, I have a big fucking head. I do, dude. I have a fucking big head.
You have a man brain.
One of my uncles was on like the military service, and they couldn't find a fucking helmet for him because his head was so big.
Oh no!
Boy, melon head.
Dude.
And soldiers are not one to let that go unscathed.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I don't know. Like,
hey man,
I get pissed about gaming headsets though, because the construction of them are always really shit because it's all plastic and whatnot, and inevitably they always break on me because I'm rough on everything.
Dude, that's why I'm recommending these. They're metal. Check the shit out.
It's echoing. Someone's echoing.
Let me see. Oh yeah. Yeah,
that would metal. That's a metal frame. Thing's not gonna break.
Wait, it's called HyperX.
HyperX. I think that's
echoing. Am I echoing?
Yeah, HyperX.
Yeah, we're all echoing a little bit. I'm not sure from where.
Oh, probably me again.
I'll post a link in the chat. Give me 1 second. I got it.
Okay, is that better? Are you still echoing?
Tessie.
It's better.
Yeah, it's way better.
Okay, good. I think it's when I I don't know, my phone is retarded.
Triggered. Cloud 2 gaming headset. Cool. That's not a bad idea.
I don't understand.
I think I bought this headset for I bought it really cheap at the closest grocery store.
At a grocery store?
They have some shelves with random shit. And they had a key because I was pretty fucking broke back then, almost I had nothing. So I went to the store and just saw a really cheap keyboard and this headset, and they were $13 each. So I was like, okay, let's buy it.
Yeah.
And they still work.
Oh man, that's funny. So a very dead horse is asking why I blocked the motivator opinion. So, he hasn't followed me back. Oh, there we go. I'll go back to following him. I'm not gonna unmute him though, because nope, not gonna do that. But anyway, okay, I'll unmute him. Fuck it. So yesterday, I ended up blocking Tim. No, it was the day before. Yeah, demotivator opinion, and I wasn't very happy. I wasn't very happy that I did it, but I did it because I just could not get him to fucking stop with one little fucking thing. And it was all about the Kekistan thing. And it's not because of Kekistan, the meme. You can't make fun of Kekistan. I'm like, fuck, dude. The alt-right makes constant like videos saying Kekistan is cancer and I'm a degenerate piece of shit and like all this sort of thing. I don't give a fuck about that. But it's because Tim's my friend and he just would not stop. I eventually had to like, I blocked him for a day and I was like, come talk to me on Skype. And I told him why. I don't think he ever got it. I don't think he really quite understood. I think he still thinks it's because I was mad about Kekistan, but whatever. He's unblocked. He just needed a timeout.
Yeah, it sounds like my buddy Chuck. I had to threaten him with blocking him on Facebook because he sends me this video. It looks like two girls pushing their boobs together. And he's like, forward this, sorry, not sorry. And I click on it, and it's like scat porn. And I'm like, oh my God! And I'm like, dude, I will block you. You are my best friend, but I will block you for at least a month. And I cannot handle that.
Damn.
Okay,
That's
what's wrong with
okay.
scat porn?
I need to go and finish purging my Facebook.
You know what?
I need to purge my Twitter. A bunch of people in there.
It's like, don't. As much as I love that guy and he's my brother, like, don't send me pictures of people getting pooped in their mouth. That's just no. I can't handle that.
What do you guys think about that kids in a bathtub guy?
Oh, the Medicare video.
Take away your internet. And, my God,
that shit's
videos
amazing.
from Jim. I was like constantly laughing and screaming. God damn it!
Apparently, I'm way too loud. By the way, I keep getting told by my girlfriend, "You're being loud."
Oh,
so I apologize.
Yeah, that rub-a-dub.
I'm kind of a loud person.
Oh my God, it's so funny. It's so perfect.
God bless Jim. He's like an internet archivist. Like, he's an archaeologist. He's going through and finding the shit that's buried in the internet.
Yeah, but he's also like Satan. Like, for everyone who doesn't like that kind of stuff, he's like Satan. He's like the worst of the worst, you know? He's fucking ruthless at what he does.
He was a lot of fun to hang out with on the Saints. He's an interesting guy. Yeah, that was a really good episode.
I
like the dude.
Yes, as approachable as he was, honestly. I thought he would be colder, you know?
The what?
I thought the guy would be like colder, you know, like not as approachable, not as friendly. I don't know how to explain. Maybe because he only
I do. You thought he was a dick.
Hitting on people.
Yeah.
It was. I thought he would be like not as friendly, you know?
Yeah, no, he was very friendly. I was pretty surprised. Yeah, he's a pretty sweet guy. And I like Jim a lot because he does what I can't do. Like I'm not above. Oh my God, those dogs are loud.
Oh, sorry, that's me.
Yeah, it's all good.
I'm muting myself. Sorry.
It's all good, buddy. Like I'm not above bullying somebody if they're an absolutely horrible human being, like a fucking child molester or something. I'll bully the shit out of them. But like Jim doesn't give a shit. Jim will bully anybody, and I can't do it. So I'm glad that I can cathartically enjoy. Not cathartically. That's the wrong word. What?
Live vicariously.
Vicariously. I can vicariously enjoy through Jim's content what I can't do, and I like that about him a lot. And he's a nice guy.
Yeah, he's just.
What does vicariously mean?
He reminds.
So it's like if you wanted to yell at somebody like really horribly, and then somebody else did it, and you just watched it like, yeah, that's awesome, but I don't want to do it. That's vicarious. Or if it's like it's like the friend who tells the other friend like, dude, you should totally go bang that chick. I mean, I can't because I'm married, but you should totally bang her and tell me about it.
It's like voyeurism, but people like shit, basically.
All right, gotcha.
Like being a voyeur.
Jim does the things that no one else will do. He goes on Tumblr and DeviantArt and looks at the worst shit humanity has to offer.
No, but that's the thing. Like, I see that he's a piece of shit to people who he thinks deserve it. But at the same time, he's super compassionate. Like, you see him, and he may make fun of people being, like, hitting on themselves until they are 12 years old and things. But at the same time, like, when the fucking multiple systems, whatever thing came out, did you see how compassionate, how fucking sympathetic he was of people who actually have, what is it called? Fuck, I forgot. Multiple personality disorder. Like, he was like, these people actually suffer, and you're making a mockery of them. Like, he was super compassionate. He's not just a psychopathic piece of shit. He's not emotionless. which is what I like.
I mean, like his videos on Internet Insanity. He'll showcase. I forget the one guy, the programmer that he showcased, and he's like, "This guy's crazy as fuck," and here's a bunch of crazy shit that he's done, and then he finishes the video by talking about how like mental illness is real. This is what mental illness looks like. We shouldn't be making light of it. That sort of shit, as it pertains to like Tumblr people who are like, I have disabilities or mental illness or whatever.
Yeah.
I know how empathetic he is, honestly.
He's very empathetic. It doesn't seem like it a lot of times, but I got to share something with you guys real quick. This is so fucked up. Tariq Nasheed posting, Tucker Carlson's Daily Caller has an Asian writer named Ian Miles Chung who is a Nazi supporter and a Hitler fan. Seriously, Google this guy. This motherfucker.
What? Hitler fan?
That's Tariq for you.
Tariq Nasheed is a dead meme. Is that what you said, Memory?
Yeah. Hey, Jeff. I want to know what Memory's opinion on this is.
What Memory's opinion on this is? She just said Tariq Nasheed is a dead meme.
on the jersey.
Oh, hey, Mems, come here. Look. Well, it's cool. It's not like we're not live or anything. Anyway. All right, hold it up. Isn't that badass?
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, you're getting one too.
And then that's on the shoulder.
Hell yeah.
Did you make those by hand or do you work in a shop?
I made them on a
Those hockey
jersey.
jerseys?
Yeah.
That's rad.
I made them on a jersey builder. I made them on a website, and they sent them to me.
I'm gonna be.
Oh, so you just designed it on the website and they sent it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. It's pretty cute. It's pretty neat. It's pretty cute.
It's pretty sweet.
Pretty
sweet. Why did you make that? Because it's cute.
Hey, I was called a Nazi because I refused to not agree with violence.
Oh, fuck. God damn it.
I was called a Nazi because I claimed Hillary was corrupt.
Exactly.
That is my kind of sneeze right there.
Wow, dude.
That's what we say in
10
Swedish.
out of 10.
Ow.
I was called.
I get yelled at. I get yelled at home because I sneeze like that. I'll go out of my way to make it really loud and obnoxious.
Your hair was all fucked up too.
Does anyone else do the screaming pika before someone sneezes? Am I the
Oh
only
my
one?
god.
Oh, that's funny.
I did it.
Oh, that's fucking.
In Sweden, we say prosit.
Fuck. I feel like I lost some brain matter on that one.
Random piece of trivia. They say that deaf people don't make the same noises other people do when they sneeze, which proves that it's like a learned thing, or it's based on, you hearing people sneezing, you just make that noise when you do. It's weird. I guess it's like some sort of weird psychological thing. Because deaf people don't sneeze like us. They make weird noises.
Have you watched deaf people porn?
Deaf people porn?
Yeah, people
Sounds
having like
amazing.
deaf people having sex. Because they cannot hear how loud they are. So
The look
they're
on my
pretty
girl's
fucking
face
loud.
is amazing right now.
Really? That's crazy. I wanna see deaf people porn.
I am not commenting on what I'm searching for right now.
It's quite fascinating. It is. It is quite fascinating, indeed. Like it.
May or may not have opened an incognito window.
Did you see that clip?
Baby, what do you think of deaf porn?
Death porn. Death.
Deaf.
Fuck. People who cannot
I
hear.
keep hearing
God damn it.
death porn, and I'm like, you necrophiliac pieces of shit.
Death
But-
metal
No.
porn.
No,
Oh
this
my
is
God.
this isn't the Eldar Empire. No, we're not gonna murder fuck a chaos god into existence. No.
Nah.
All right, let's
Did
take
you
a listen.
see that clip that Secular Talk showed about from the view where they're like, did you know there's a site where there's free stuff like this? I didn't know this. Like they just discovered it
What are you
last
doing,
week.
Jeff?
I'm like,
Oh no, I started looking up deaf people porn, so I could listen to it really quick to see if it was as wacky as you said. But then, like, I heard the sliding door opening and winter coming in. I'm like, oh crap! No! Like that. All right.
Oh no. Oh,
You know what?
He was out in the
Okay,
yard.
I've got a I've got a really
Oh
embarrassing
my
story to
gosh,
tell you. If everybody gather around, it's story time.
All right.
I was getting ready to put something on Xbox for the family to watch, and we told my youngest stepson, like, yeah, queue up the Xbox. We'll pull up the internet and watch it on the internet app on my Xbox. And yeah, I still had a porn site pulled up when he opened the Explorer, and it was awful. What was it, a couple years ago? Yeah, it was Raziel, and yeah, it was no, it was like barely a year ago. So he's like only 12. Yeah, it's mortified, just completely just dead.
What was the name of that?
Awful.
What was the name of that god awful porn that fucking I got nailed by Comcast for, and you were teasing me mercilessly?
Happened twice now.
I know it happened twice, but one had like a really horrible, funny title.
Volleyball Beach Babes.
No, that wasn't us. No, that was Colin. Yeah,
Volleyball
it was
Beach
something
Babes.
just absolutely disgusting.
It was like it was something to do with ass, like anal something.
Yeah, I don't know. It was something. I don't know. But it was pretty funny because we're driving. We were on our way to do something wholesome too, and I don't remember what it
You were taking me to work, and I was opening the mail.
Yeah, well, I was taking her to work. She's opening the mail, and there's one from Comcast, and she's like, "Seriously, you need to stop torrenting shit." I'm like, "Why?" And she's like, "Really, Jeff?" And then reads the title, and like I immediately get embarrassed for half a second. I'm like,
It made me think.
"So what?" I don't know. It was something awful, something about ass or anal or whatever, or some shit like.
I have seen nuggets.
Wash your ass.
I actually thought it was fast food working people fucking. It wasn't.
No.
It's not. I was really disappointed. It's pretty fucking boring, honestly. But I thought it had something to do with fast food. I was kind of pumped about it. Now it has nothing to do with it, man. Pretty boring. Pretty fucking boring.
Did you buy a copy of Wash Your Ass?
I have not bought a copy of Wash Your Ass yet. I'm not gonna give that man any money. I do, however, I want to
pirate it.
Cover it. I want to do a parody of Wash Your Ass, but I have no musical talent, so.
Chris Reagan.
They'll probably still
buzz grab.
You know Byro.
I can
That's
help.
true.
I can play a bit of the guitar.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that'd be interesting. That could be fun. I don't know.
I don't have a lot of talent, but if he's got any songs that have like a break where it's just the instrumental before any lyrics kick in, I could probably chop that up in FL Studio and maybe make a little blank slate to work with.
See, my idea is to make a parody of Wash Your Ass and try and get its views higher than his, just as the biggest fucking diss on the planet. That would be amazing.
Yeah.
That would be absolutely amazing.
There isn't like an instrumental part. There is like fucking 2 minutes of him talking before the first song starts. And it's like an intro. And the intro is like he's talking, and at the same time there's this one dude in the back that repeats the words he says. So he's like, I don't know. This is also, the title has 2 meanings, and the guy in the back goes like 2 meanings.
Yeah.
That thing.
So what you're saying is it's not
He's a hype man.
torture's yet.
Fuck, dude, that's too funny.
Pretty bad. You should listen.
We're gonna go offline now and keep hanging out a little bit, but the stream so far is over. Thanks everybody for hanging out with us. We'll see you guys in the next one. Have a fantastic day, everybody. Bye bye. Say bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.